Hi guys, it's me Sitanga back again with Learn with Sitanga, and today in this video we're going to be looking at some of the differentiation questions from the Edexcel IGCSE Mathematics. Alright, first one, we've got to find dy over dx. I have y equals x cubed minus 6x squared minus 15x. So to find the dy by dx, that means to differentiate it. So how do I differentiate? I multiply the number in front. Now in this case it's 1. I multiply it by the power of x and minus 1 from the power. Differentiation is multiply by the power minus 1 from the power. So here I have 1. It's multiplied by 3x. I minus 1 from the power. Same for this. I multiply by the power. So I multiply by 2 and minus 1 from this. So I have minus 6 times 2x and 2 minus 1. And when you have x, you just write the number in front when you differentiate. So what do I have here? 3x squared minus 12x minus 15. So 1 times 3 is 3, x3 minus 1 power 2, minus 6 times 2 minus 12, and 2 minus 1 is 1. Minus 15. So my dy over dx becomes 3x squared minus 12x minus 15. All you do is simply multiply by the power minus 1 from the power. The curve with the equation this, so that is the previous one, has two stationary points. Alright, stationary points means things like this, guys. So these points are stationary points. These are stationary points. So one speciality of the stationary points are, if I draw tangent to them and find the gradient at these stationary points is equal to 0, which means now dy over dx is a gradient. Why? Gradient is rise over run, or we know the gradient equation as change in y over change in x, no? So dy is something like change in y divided by change in x. So change in y over change in x is a gradient. That means dy over dx means a gradient. So at stationary points, gradient or dy over dx is equal to 0. That's the speciality. Work out the coordinates of these stationary points. So there are two. I have to find the coordinates. So dy over dx I already found in part A, which is 3x squared minus 12x minus 15. I equate it to 0. And this is a quadratic, guys. So you put it in the calculator. My A is 3. B is minus 12, A is 3, B is minus 12, and C is minus 15. This gives me answers of 5 and minus 1. 5 and minus 1. So what are my factors? I would have 5 means I put x minus 5, the opposite side, and minus 1 means I put plus 1. Okay. So what are my answers? X equals 5 and x equals minus 1. Now I found the x coordinates of the stationary points. I need the total full coordinates now. In order to find the coordinates, I have to find the y coordinate of each of these. So simply what I would be doing is, each x value I would be substituting in this full equation. So I have y equals, instead of x, 5 cubed minus 6 5 squared minus 15 times 5. All I did was, guys, I took this equation. Everywhere I have x, I put 5. So putting this in your calc, it gives you an answer of 5 squared. This is minus 100. So y equals minus 100. So this coordinate pair is x coordinate 5 and y is minus 100. This is 1. And this one, again you substitute this. Make sure to put these brackets, guys, because if you don't put the minus 1, sorry about that, if you don't put your brackets, then your answer will go wrong. So this answer here is, so this one is minus 1 here. What I have here is minus 1, minus 1. So if you don't put the brackets, guys, your answer will go wrong. So this one is 8. I have an answer of 8. So here x coordinate minus 1, y is 8. So my answers are 5 minus 100, 5 minus 100, and minus 1, 8. Alright guys, thank you for watching.